Melissa. In this video, I am going to show you how to print a nozzle check on the Uninet 100 DTF printer. Now, if your nozzle checks, which will come out like this, but on a full sheet, I just cut this so it was easier to see, they have like 6 blocks, one for each CMYK, and then also the 2 white channels. So what you're looking for is that all of them print, and then you'll know that all of your ink is flowing through the lines, through the dampers, into the print head correctly. You want to do a nozzle check at the beginning of every day, before you really start printing. If you run into a problem where not all of the colors or not all of the nozzles, the individual lines are printing, then you will want to do a head cleaning, and I'll show you how to do that too, so you can bring your printer into good working order. Now, I have a separate video that is going to go in depth on how to bring your printer back if you've gone several days, like maybe you've gone on vacation. How to bring your printer back after several days of not printing, because you will almost certainly have to do a series of nozzle check, print head cleaning, nozzle check, print head cleaning. I will tell you that the nozzle check is just that. It's a check. It's a status to see how your printer is printing. It's the print head cleaning that is actually going to do the work to bring the ink coming back through. All right, so let's start over in the utilities so you can see how to get your printer to actually print the nozzle check, so you can see if you need to do any print head cleanings. Okay, so nozzle checks are done through the utility, and the utility you're going to access through that wick reset utility that you installed at the time that you set up your printer. So you're just going to make sure you select the correct printer here, and then what you're going to do is scroll down, and in the under the testing area, you are going to have the option to do a nozzle check. So you see here where it says print test, nozzle test. There is another option in that drop down that is going to show you color test, but you do want to do nozzle test. Once you select that, just click print test and it will print out a nozzle check for you. Okay, so what we are going to be looking for when we do this nozzle check is to make sure that all 5 colors, CMYK and then the 2 whites, so 2 channels of white, so there'll be 6 blocks. We want to make sure that they are all printing. What I'm going to do after we look at the nozzle check, if we need to, we're going to figure out how to fix it. Okay, so here is the nozzle check, and as you can see, it is very, very spotty. When you get a nozzle check that does not show hardly anything, what we need to do next is a nozzle or a print head cleaning. So I have to go back into the utility to prompt that. So in the utility, you've got a couple of things. First thing you've got here above the testing section is the cleaning section. So we're not even going to do gentle cleaning. We're going to go to normal cleaning and try that one time. So once you select normal cleaning from the drop down, click head cleaning. It's going to tell you that it's going to use a bunch of ink. You're going to say okay, and then it is going to begin. While that starts going, you can put your film back in. You are going to need to do a nozzle check between every other step you take. So once you do a head cleaning, you're going to do a nozzle check. It's like a status check. So as soon as the head cleaning is done, which is going to tell me currently the status says printer is cleaning. So once that warning, if you will, disappears, then we will be back in the utility and tell it to do another nozzle check. And then you'll evaluate that. When you have all of the bars on there, you're good to go. Usually it'll probably take 1 to 2 head cleanings and nozzle checks in between each one to make sure that your ink is fine. And if you're printing every day, you probably will not have a problem. However, if you are getting a nozzle check that is very scattered, you're missing a ton of nozzles, you're missing a lot of color, then you're going to have to take a more aggressive step. And I do have another video on that, which goes into some of the other things, the progress that you can kind of work through to bring the ink back. But don't panic. It just might take some time to do that. Okay, but as long as you're printing on a regular basis, this maintenance is really not a big deal. And just remember, after every head cleaning you do need to do a nozzle check so that you can see if it worked and to what degree of another cleaning you might need to perform. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments. If you're looking for help with maintenance, if you're looking for, trying to get your ink rolling again, definitely, you feel free to leave a comment here. Uninet is also really good with customer service, and also wherever you purchase your machine, you can also check with them. If you're looking for one-on-one help, I do offer that through Silhouette U. I will post a link to that as well. Everything used in this video, from the film to the DTF Pro Rib, everything is linked down in the description below. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe. See you guys soon.